Hello and welcome to episode 186 on the Online Trainers Podcast. Today's topic is, are you being strategic?
Hello and welcome to the Online Trainers Podcast, where we go behind the scenes to uncover the latest tactics and strategies top trainers around the world are using to get more clients, dominate their marketplace, and get their clients amazing results. There is absolutely no fluff here. I'm your host, Lin Trin.
Now, I'm sure you're well aware that, the online business space is quite saturated, whether you're a fitness coach, whether you're a coach or a health or nutritional coach, whatever the type of coach that you are, and you are looking to get clients online. It's no secret right now that it's pretty saturated, it's pretty crowded. And the reasons why this is because there are new coaches that are going online. There are new coaches, new training courses. There are new experts being created literally every second. And so the word expert itself now has really not the same meaning that it used to have a few years ago, 10 years back, when it was like an expert was considered an expert and you'd go to them and they would get you a result. Whereas now you go to an expert and the expert doesn't know what the hell they're doing. And I say this because over the last, 6 to 8 months, I've hired Facebook ads experts. I've hired webinar experts, I've hired copywriting experts, and at the end of the day, I found that I've been able to do a better job, even though I don't particularly like to say that I'm the expert. And if I'm doing a better job than them at what they're supposed to be an expert at, which is running Facebook traffic, which is doing webinars, which is, writing sales copy, then we have a bit of an issue on our hands. And I think your prospects right now, your ideal clients out there that are looking for more experts have a bit of an issue on their hands, because now they're entering a marketplace where they might sign up with a particular coach who isn't an expert, who hasn't delivered an amazing experience, and not have a very, very good experience. And so we come into this concept of how can you stand out by being strategic? How can you stand out by penetrating a one small sub-niche community and owning that space? And if you've heard me speak on this podcast time and time again, you know that I'm about finding a small space. I'm about finding your 100 people first before you go out to the masses. I'm about finding that one area that you can absolutely dominate and market towards and own. Now, a lot of the times when I see coaches start off, I see them start off with such a massive goal, and I agree everybody should have a massive goal, but without a roadmap. Like, you can have a massive goal and you know where to go, but without knowing how to get there, you need to set your goalpost as that very first step. And this is where a lot of people fail, because they set a massive goal, but then they don't know what to do. What's that next chess piece that you need to play inside of this chess game? And the reasons why I use this analogy, I was like chess captain in high school. But the way I think about things now, you have to be strategic. There's something called time and energy that's a capped resource. And if you are looking to grow an online business right now, a coaching business to help transform the lives of thousands, you need to be strategic. You need to know, okay, cool, if my goal is to help 100 people by the end of the year, what do I need to know? And if you're in that headspace right now, what do you need to know? Generally the first question you're going to say is, how do I get clients? Yet the question that I'd ask you is, tell me about these 100 people. Who are they? And how do you want to get them? How do you want to get them? Are they coming to you? Are you begging for them? What's kind of the scenario? Paint me the best and most ideal situation and tell me about, what kind of work that you want to do with them. And I have this conversation because a lot of the times when I speak to people, coaches, fitness coaches, nutritionists, whoever I'm trying to help build an online business, the first question that they will ask is, how do I get 100 new clients? And when you ask that question, guess what? The outcome is very, very poor, because you're going to go out there. There are a billion ways. You can go next door to the shop. You can find people on the street. You can find all these different avenues to get clients. But the reality is this: you won't be happy because it was not the real question that you wanted. Okay, it was not really the question that you wanted to answer. The question that you wanted to answer had something to do with freedom. The whole reasons why most people jump inside of the online business space is to attain freedom. So does your outcome give you freedom? Will 100 new clients get you freedom? Yes or no? Because I say this a lot of the times. I say, if you wanted money, guess what? Just double the amount of hours that you're currently working, you have more money. And you fulfill that need. But a lot of the times you don't want to do that because you want freedom. So how will 100 new clients, getting new clients online, give you freedom? That's the first question that you need to ask. And when I look at this, it's about being strategic because you want to build something that, number one, you're going to enjoy. Number two, you have massive passion towards. Number three, longevity. And I've been through this game time and time again to get 100 clients, and you know what? Burn the hell out. I've been through this game time and time again to go, okay, well, I actually want to work with 50 clients in my inner circle, and that's what I say with Legacy. Legacy is just for 50 people who are going to get one-to-one direct support from me. And then the rest of my business needs to be impactful, automated, and somewhat amazing. So the question I need to ask is, if I'm going to work with 50 people, but I want to impact 1 million, how do I do that? But also the other criteria I need to have is, how do I build a business where people come and chase me? And so being strategic in this game of building your online business will save you because you are setting the right goal from the very, very beginning. A lot of the times I'll speak to so many trainers, so many coaches, and they'll come to me and they're like, Lynn, I just want 100 new clients. How do I get clients? How do I make money? It's like, you're not here because you want to make money. You're in the online game because you want, right? You want freedom first, and then money very second after. I get it. But the reality is, for most coaches, going out there to working one-on-one inside of the gym, coaching clients face-to-face, whatever it is, you just do more of that and you'll get more money. You'll make $2,000 a week and that will be okay. You'll be fulfilled. And now the biggest trap is, how do you pull back? So if you're able to be strategic from the get-go and ask yourself a question, hey, how do I construct a business? Maybe I want to work with 50 clients at the end of the year. Is 50 clients pay me, I don't know, $1,000 each, $2,000 each, figure out the number that they'll pay you, and then reverse engineer that, because that's going to give you the freedom. What type of business do you want? What do you want to be doing every single day? Do you want to be creating content? Do you want to be creating branding? This is important because I've spoken about this a lot. And I said, if you model the wrong people, guess what? You will get what they have. If you model the wrong people, you will get what they have. Now, there's a lot of people out there that know how to run a Facebook ad and cold call. And if you model those people, guess what? That's what you'll be doing. There's very few people that know how to build a business where people chase them. If you model that, guess what? That's what you'll be doing. And so I want you to think about this, because part of being a listener of the show is for me to help you get an insight into what my brain thinks like every single day, what I like to ask, inside of my team, inside of the way I market, the way I sell, the way I position my brand, the way everything's done in here. Number one, am I enjoying it? Number two, does it give me freedom? Am I free to do whatever I want, when I want? Number three, am I enjoying it? That's always a good thing, because if you're not enjoying it, and guys, I was managing 4 gyms. I had a Pilates and physio studio. I had a dental marketing agency. I was an online fitness coach, all amongst the very same time. And guess what? I was doing all of those things because I had this one question on my mind. How do I make money? Yet it was the question that I was making money, but guess what? I was completely burnt out, which led me to scrap most of that stuff and redesign what I wanted to do. And so I asked you this because you might be stuck. It's July. God damn it. It's July 2017 and you don't know where to begin. And I'm going to tell you this right now. The whole reasons why you're here is because you want to get freedom. So deconstruct what it is that you want in December. Sit down and figure out that. Because right now, if you are here and you are on a blank canvas, you might be thinking, Lynn, I'm just so slow. I'm so slow. I'm behind everyone else. And trust me, you're not behind anybody. What social media, what the internet's done is it's made time seem so it's speeding up and everyone's ahead of you. If you just have the patience to slow down and appreciate where you are right now, that you have the ability, you have a blank canvas, you have no buildings. Imagine if you had a building up. Imagine if you had a building up right now and you had to rip it down because you didn't like it and you had to deconstruct it. Thank God you're not in that position. So that was the position I was in about 1.5 years ago. Had so many small little shitty buildings that I was like, I'm not happy with this. This sucks, rip it down. What building do you want to build? Right now you have the ability to say, holy crap, I can build this amazing building. I'm not, just give yourself some patience, give yourself some time. Don't feel as though you're running out of time. That's the worst trap that you can fall into, is that you compare yourself to every single other person on social media. So my question to you today I know this has been a bit of a rant. You may or may not have enjoyed it. I hope you got value out of it. But my question to you today is that if you had the chance to build a business, what type of business would it be? Use your imagination, dream a little bit, because the reality is right now, guess what? If you don't dream, you don't have a goal of what it is that you really want, guess what? You're going to be doing something that somebody else wants, and they probably don't even want that anyway because they haven't thought about it. So with that being said, take the time out. Take the time out to learn. Take the time out to innovate. Take the time out to strategically plan what it is that you want to head. Stop listening to others. Stop getting their opinions. Stop asking around of what they should want. Grab the ideas and then formulate what it is that you want. Okay? Now, I hope that helps. I hope you have a fantastic day. And of course, as per usual, I'll see you on the next podcast episode.
Alright, if you enjoyed this podcast, please leave me a 5-star review on iTunes and feel free to leave a review, and that way I can respond and I can take that on board in developing content to serve you. Now, if you're not a part of the Online Trainers Club on Facebook, please do yourself a favor and be a part of the conversation. That's where I add daily tips, tricks and strategies on how you can build out funnels, how you can get more clients and ultimately become a better online coach. Thank you for listening.